Ai e te iwi hei tuatahitanga kaore e kore kei te rere tonu ngā whakanui i te hunga kua puta nei ngā ihu i ngā pōti kaunihera ārohe i kati i ngā tata nei. Ahakoa ngā whakapātaritari mo etahi tūru Māori ki runga i te kaunihera o Tāmaki Makaurau. I te mutunga iho, toko iti noiho ngā Māori i hi tamo ake ki te whakataitai. Nō reira mea e eke ai te Māori ki runga i o tātou kaunihera. I puta a Tahuri Tumoana ki ngā huarahi ki te rapu ake i te whakautu.
Radio Live.
It's JT and Willie Jackson. What are we going to have to do to get Māori representation in terms of the Super City, JT?
It was pointless putting your name up.
E Hikoi haere ana a waina Emery i ngā huarahi o Manurewa hei tauira. Kei te tū ia hei kanohi mo te iwi Māori ki roto i ngā kōwhiri ngā pōti ārohe.
I'm running for council. There's only going to be 20 of us, and I'm the only woman running for Papakura Manurewa.
E whakahihi ana a waina ki tōna taha Māori. He hakoa kāre ia i te tū mo te Māori.
I have to be honest and say no. I'm standing for all of the community, and that has to come first.
E ai ki ngā tataurana e rimarau e whātekau mā rua ngā tānata e whakataitai ana mo ngā tūru ko tahi rau e whitu te kau ki runai te kaunihera matua. Engari kei hea rā nā kai tono Māori. He ahua rereke te hikoi a waina ki te hikoi a te nuina o ngā Māori i Tāmaki Makaurau i te rātau. E ono mano ngā tānata i puta ki te whakapātaritari mo etahi tūru Māori ki runai te kaunihera matua. He riri hoki no rātau i te kore i whai wāhi atu ki roto i ngā whakahaere.
We will not accept defeat! We will not accept defeat! Give us back our Māori seats!
Te kaumā ono marama kua pahure, kua mimiti te kaha o te Māori ki te tohe tohe. Mēnā ko te hiahia kia kitea te kanohi Māori ki runai te kaunihera matua, ko wai mā ngā tānata Māori kei te tū. Hea hoki te take e kore ai ngā kai pōti e mōhio ana ko wai kei te tū mo ngā take Māori.
Well, who's clearly identifiable as a Māori candidate?
That's my whole point.
Well, who is?
No one.
Nobody, zero.
Oh, do you know who the Māori candidates are?
No, actually I don't.
Not really.
No, I don't really, honestly.
Ana kei te mōhio koe ko wai ngā mea Māori?
Tūturu noela Māori.
Ko Helen Te Hira tētahi o ngā kai whakahaere o tērā Hikoi. Hei tāna, ahakoa ua ana te kitea o te Māori e nei ko whirina, kaore anō te whawhai kia mutu.
The steam hasn't gone out of it. What happened was that the Minister for Local Government, Rodney Hyde, threatened to resign if the seats came in. And so those sort of acts of, I'd say, sort of terrorist acts against democracy and real participation was what sort of started to put the brakes at national level, I think. The steam is still there, the impetus is still there, but what you're seeing is that people understand it's a long-term struggle.
Ko Ngati Whatua te iwi arataki i te hikoi, ahakoa tēnā hei tā rātau, kāre hikiko o te whakatū tanata mo te kaunihera matua.
To put up a candidate is a huge infrastructure that has to be built. The two parties at the moment have had over 100 years of infrastructure, building that infrastructure. So for us to put all of our energy into building that from ground zero, it's not practical. But we march for Māori seats to stand as Ngati Whatua, to stand as mana whenua, not as Joe Blow piece of driftwood under a banner of someone else's mana.
Nari e ai ki te kaitono motu hake nei a whānai, kei te he e rā kōrero, e whai ana ia I te pōti Pasifika.
I did say to Marae that I don't believe in being appointed onto the council. If you're the appointed by someone, you're the slave of that person. I said stand up and be elected. Then you hold the power and nobody dictates you what to do. And I was disappointed that nobody stood up. I was expecting, I asked JT and Willie, hey, you guys get up and do this thing, because what you needed to do was identify two people and get behind those two and make sure we get them in. And unfortunately that hasn't happened.
Why didn't you stand?
You're up against a formidable infrastructure and organisation on the ground. Secondly, they've got monopoly on all the funding. Everybody says it's a democracy. No, it's not like that at all.
Because you got the two big... If you hadn't fallen out with the Labour Party, of course you might have got the Labour Party back.
I haven't fallen out with the Labour Party.
They hate you.
No, some of them do.
Okay.
All right?
Nō reira, mēnā kaore te Māori I te hiahia ki te whakatū I tōna ringa, me aha e whai tūru ai te Māori ki runei te kaunihera matua.
Well, according to Labour, a change of government, because the change has to happen and the leadership has to happen out of Wellington, out of Parliament. Labour marched with us here just over a year ago, and so when they get back in, we hope to see a change in the Auckland Council legislation, which will be providing for Māori wards and Māori seats.
He rautaki anō tā Helen Te Hira, ko tana wero ki te koro matua hau, me whakamahi te ture kōwhirina pōti kia whai tūru ai te Māori.
Don't dump all your local government issues on the Poor Advisory Board in the back room there, but actually listen to the advice, listen to the legal obligations that are upon you as Mayor of the Super City, and that is to give genuine respect and voice, and the first easy step to do that would be to put those seats into place.
I roto o manurewa, e nari a waina Emery mo te waiho ma te ture, me te kāwanatana o nā hiahia e whakatutuki. Rather than wait for Parliament to give us 2 seats.
Yes.
You're out there trying to win your seat.
That's correct, yes. We can't wait. We've got to get in there and make ourselves available. And just as you said, what are Māori? Are they scared of it? Do they not want to do it? Well, they probably are, and that's fair enough. But we still need to go with it and get going with the mechanism we've got, which is this one. Put your name up, get nominated, get out there, get working, get campaigning and do it.